In this video, let's talk a little bit about sections. Now, we created two sections. The way that we created it was by going here and using the section tool. We can go to view and then use the section tool here. And when you select or create a section, you see the section box, and you can limit the amount that you're going to see in your section by using this view box here. There are a couple of things that I want to talk about the section. Now, if I go to the section here, this outline, it kind of bothers me. Like when you go into the sheets, that outline is going to show up, like in the sections sheet, that outline is going to show up, and we can toggle that off quite easily. And what we need to do is just click on this hide crop region. By clicking that, it just goes away, right? There are a couple of things that I want to modify as well. Now in this section, I don't see any of the cut planes. I don't see them, so I want to see these cut planes, and in order to see them I'm sorry, I'm going to go into visibility, graphic overrides, and I'm going to say edit, and here I can change or modify certain things so that I can see the elements. So the first thing that I want to change is the walls. So I'm going to go into walls, and I'm going to go to the cut section, and under patterns I'm going to override it. So the pattern that I want is a typical brick pattern. Sorry. So the brick pattern, I don't have, it doesn't show up as a brick pattern. I can use something like this if I wanted to. Let's see if there's something else. Even this is fine. So is there anything else for the push A? I'm gonna use that. Let's see, once I click OK, what happens is and apply, that shows up in my walls. So as you can see, the walls have this cut pattern, and that's the push A on the walls, and that's what I want to see. And then what I want to do is also go to the flows, and the flows need to be cut as well. And I can go here for the pattern. I want like a concrete cut pattern, so I'm just gonna use that. Say apply, and you see that that's perfect. And finally, I want to have the roof. So the roof, go here, cut pattern, override, and see the pattern for the roof. And you can choose whatever you want. I mean, it's fine. But I'm just gonna use something. Maybe I can use even a solid fill if I wanted to, but that would probably make the drawing, the roof pop out too much. So I'm just gonna not do the solid fill. Instead, let's do the diagonal crosshatch. Let's see how that looks like. There you go. So that's fine. So I have the roof applied. I know which parts are cut. That's important to know in a section. The next thing that I want to do is, I don't see a ground plane, so I want to have a ground plane as well. So in order for me to see the ground plane, I need to go here to the floor plan and create a ground first. I don't have a ground here, it's just basically floating. So to create a ground plane, I need to go into massing and site, the tab here, and then create a topo surface. The topo surface is basically the topography of that site, and we're not going to be bothered about the elevation or the different elevations of the site. We're just going to create a basic topo surface. So I'm just going to click on that, and I'm going to place 4 points around the corners on the 4 corners, and create a surface basically. So here you're not going to see anything because we're in plan view. We should be in the side view in order for us to create a site, but it's fine. So once I create, say yes, if I go to site, you see the surface that we created. You can go and edit the surface if you if you want to do that. You can do that as well. You can change the elevations, the heights of this if you want to, and I don't need to, like, it doesn't need to be right angles. It's not going to show up like in your plans or anything. So that's that. Press yes, And now if I go into my section, you see that there's a nice ground line, and if I wanted to, I can show crop regions, and maybe I can just bring it up here and stop showing. Let's see if I see that in my section. There we go. It's cutting into the drawing a bit, but that's okay. So you can do the same thing for the other section as well. So you can go here and just make sure that this and crop regions enable, so that you don't see the crop regions. But you might want to go ahead and do the same things that we did previously with the visibility graphics override, and make sure that these have the same conventions that we used previously. Don't add a different convention to the different sections, so add the same convention to that.